Welcome to a crucial guide for every woman over 50 who seeks to maintain a youthful, vibrant appearance through her hair color. We understand that as we age, our hair and skin undergo natural transformations, and what once suited us perfectly may no longer serve our best interests. Choosing the right hair color is not just about aesthetics, it is about harmonizing with your evolving natural beauty, enhancing your features, and reflecting light in a way that truly illuminates your face. However, some popular hair color trends, while appealing to younger demographics, can inadvertently add years to your look, create harsh contrasts, or even compromise the health and vitality of your hair. The experts are here to unveil 5 specific hair color trends that women over 50 are advised to avoid. We will explain precisely why these choices can be counterproductive and, more importantly, we will provide you with expert-backed alternatives that will ensure your hair color always complements your sophisticated style and timeless elegance. Prepare to transform your approach to hair color with insights grounded in professional color theory and hair biology. The first hair color trend that women over 50 are strongly advised to reconsider is the use of monochromatic jet black or extremely deep espresso shades. While these colors can appear striking and dramatic on younger individuals, their impact on mature complexions can be quite the opposite, often leading to a harsh, aging effect. As we age, our skin naturally loses some of its inherent luminosity and elasticity, and the natural pigment in our hair begins to diminish, leading to graying. A solid, unyielding dark color, especially one that is uniformly applied from root to tip without any dimension, creates an extremely stark contrast against a lighter, less vibrant skin tone. This high contrast can unfortunately accentuate fine lines, wrinkles, and any unevenness in skin tone, making them appear more pronounced than they actually are. Think of it as a dark frame around a delicate painting. The frame can sometimes overpower the artwork. Furthermore, jet black and deep espresso colors are known to absorb a significant amount of light rather than reflecting it. Hair that reflects light tends to appear healthier, shinier, and more voluminous, which are all qualities associated with youthfulness. When hair absorbs light, it can appear flat, dull, and lifeless, which can unfortunately contribute to an overall fatigued or aged appearance. Hair biologists explain that as we age, the cuticle layer of our hair can become more porous and less smooth, leading to reduced natural shine. Applying a color that inherently absorbs light further diminishes the hair's ability to reflect radiance. Stylists also note that these very dark shades can drain natural warmth from the face, leaving the complexion looking sallow or washed out, especially if your skin has cool undertones. The objective is to create a harmonious balance between your hair color and your skin tone, allowing each to enhance the other. A solid, deep dark color can often disrupt this delicate equilibrium, creating an artificial separation rather than a seamless blend. Instead of opting for these stark, monochromatic darks, experts recommend transitioning to softer, more dimensional brunette shades. Consider rich chocolate browns, warm caramel infusions, or even subtle mahogany tones that incorporate a blend of highlights and lowlights. These multi-tonal approaches introduce depth and movement, allowing the hair to catch and reflect light in various ways, which in turn creates an illusion of fuller, healthier hair. A skilled colorist can strategically place lighter strands around the face to gently soften features and provide a youthful glow without resorting to extreme lightening. For example, a deep brunette base with finely woven, barely there caramel or auburn highlights can add incredible warmth and dimension. This technique avoids the harshness of a solid dark color while still maintaining a sophisticated, rich look. The key is to select a shade that is no more than 2 to 3 levels darker than your natural base color, and to always ensure it has enough warmth and variation to complement your skin tone rather than compete with it. The goal is an elegant, natural-looking richness that enhances your overall vibrancy, not one that diminishes it. The second hair color trend that often proves problematic for women over 50 is the widespread adoption of extreme ash tones, whether in blonde or brunette variations. While ash colors are celebrated for their ability to neutralize brassiness and provide a cool, sophisticated finish, an overabundance of ash can actually drain the warmth from a mature complexion, leaving it looking sallow, dull, or even a bit ghostly. As individuals age, the natural warmth in their skin tends to diminish, and the underlying pink or rosy tones that once provided a youthful flush may become less pronounced. Simultaneously, some women may experience increased redness or hyperpigmentation, making the balance of warmth and coolness in their overall appearance even more critical. Applying a hair color that is overly cool, with strong blue or green undertones, can create an undesirable clash with these evolving skin characteristics. Color theory dictates that cool tones can make other cool tones appear more prominent. Therefore, if your skin is already leaning towards a cooler or more sallow hue, an ash hair color will only amplify this effect, making your skin appear even more washed out and tired. Hair stylists and dermatologists confirm that skin elasticity and collagen production decrease with age, leading to a less plump and radiant complexion. Hair colors that strip away warmth can inadvertently highlight these changes, rather than softening them. Furthermore, overly ashy tones, especially very light ash blondes, can sometimes make fine or thinning hair appear even more transparent and less substantial. The lack of warmth means less light reflection, which can contribute to a flat, two-dimensional look, particularly in hair that is already losing density. Instead of embracing extreme ash, the experts recommend a nuanced approach that incorporates a balance of cool and warm tones, or a shift towards warmer, more radiant shades. For blondes, consider creamy blondes, buttery golds, or even a soft beige blonde that has just enough warmth to flatter the skin without appearing brassy. These shades offer luminosity and a gentle glow that can instantly brighten the face. For brunettes, think of rich, warm browns with hints of copper, caramel, or subtle golden undertones. These colors add depth and vibrancy, reflecting light beautifully and creating a healthier, more youthful appearance. The key is to avoid a monochromatic ash and instead seek out multi-tonal options. A skilled colorist can introduce strategic lowlights or highlights that blend warmer tones with cooler ones, creating a sophisticated dimension that prevents the hair from looking flat or dull. For instance, if you still desire a cool tone blonde, ask for a neutral blonde or a soft ash blonde that has a touch of beige or gold to prevent it from being too stark. For brunettes, a chocolate brown with subtle golden red undertones can be incredibly flattering, providing warmth without being overtly red. The goal is to select a hair color that provides a gentle contrast and enhances your natural skin tone, bringing out its best qualities and imparting a fresh, healthy glow. Remember, the objective is not to eliminate all coolness, but to ensure it is balanced with enough warmth to prevent a sallow, aged appearance. The third hair color trend that women over 50 should approach with extreme caution, if not outright avoid, is the pursuit of overly bleached, uniform platinum blonde. While platinum blonde can be a bold and fashionable statement, especially for younger individuals with robust hair and naturally fair complexions, it presents several significant challenges for mature hair and skin. Firstly, the process of achieving true platinum blonde often involves aggressive bleaching, which strips the hair of its natural pigment. Hair biologists explain that as we age, our hair strands naturally become finer, more fragile, and more susceptible to damage due to a decrease in the production of keratin and natural oils. The cuticle layer, which protects the inner cortex of the hair, becomes weaker. Subjecting this more delicate hair to intense chemical processing, multiple bleaching sessions, and high-volume developers can lead to severe dryness, breakage, split ends, and a straw-like texture. This level of damage can be incredibly difficult to repair, often requiring drastic cuts or expensive treatments. Furthermore, the starkness of a uniform, cool-toned platinum blonde can be incredibly unforgiving against a mature complexion. As mentioned earlier, mature skin often loses its natural luminosity, and the subtle rosy undertones may fade, sometimes revealing more yellow or sallow undertones. A pure platinum blonde with its intense coolness can create a harsh contrast that highlights redness, uneven skin tone, and emphasizes fine lines and wrinkles rather than softening them. It can wash out the face, making it appear pale, tired, or even gaunt, rather than vibrant and youthful. Stylists often observe that this extreme blonde can also make the hair appear thinner, as very light colors tend to absorb less light and can blend into the background, making the scalp more visible, especially if hair density has decreased. The objective for mature women is typically to achieve a hair color that adds softness, dimension, and a healthy glow. Platinum blonde, in its most extreme form, rarely achieves these goals. Instead of risking the health of your hair and the harmony of your complexion with aggressive platinum, experts highly recommend exploring softer, more forgiving blonde alternatives. Consider embracing multi-tonal, dimensional blondes that incorporate a blend of highlights, lowlights, and a carefully chosen base color. Shades like champagne blonde, honey blonde, or a warm beige blonde offer luminosity without the harshness. These variations allow for a more natural grow-out, reducing the frequency of harsh root touch-ups, which is another benefit for hair health. A skilled colorist can use techniques like balayage or babolites to create a sun-kissed effect that is subtle, natural-looking, and less damaging. For example, a soft golden blonde base with delicate, finely woven highlights around the face can brighten the complexion and add a youthful radiance. The goal is to create a blonde that has depth and warmth, reflecting light beautifully and making the hair appear thicker and healthier. If you desire a lighter look, consider a blonde that is no more than 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural hair color, and always ensure it has enough warmth to complement your skin tone. Prioritize hair health above all else, opting for gentler coloring methods and conditioning treatments that support the integrity of your strands. A healthy, shiny, dimensional blonde will always be more flattering and youthful than a damaged, stark platinum. The fourth hair color trend that women over 50 are encouraged to move away from is the use of chunky, high-contrast highlights or streaky ombre styles. These techniques, while popular in previous decades, tend to create an outdated and often harsh appearance that does not complement the softer, more refined features of mature women. Chunky highlights involve thick sections of hair being lightened significantly, creating distinct stripes of color that stand out sharply against the base color. Similarly, a streaky ombre features a very abrupt and noticeable transition from a dark root to a much lighter mid-shaft and ends, often lacking a smooth blend. The primary issue with these styles for women over 50 lies in their lack of natural blending and dimension. Modern hair color trends emphasize seamless transitions, subtle variations, and a multi-tonal effect that mimics how sunlight naturally lightens hair over time. When hair is colored with chunky, high-contrast streaks, it creates harsh lines and a stark separation of color, which can draw undue attention to the hair itself rather than enhancing the overall facial aesthetic. This can unfortunately highlight areas of concern on the face, such as fine lines or uneven skin tone, by creating an overly dramatic frame. Hair biologists note that as we age, the texture of our hair can become less uniform, and the hair cuticle may lay less flat, which means that harsh color lines can appear even more pronounced and less forgiving. The goal for mature hair color is to create an illusion of softness, movement, and natural radiance. Chunky highlights and streaky ombre styles often do the opposite, making the hair look stiff, artificial, and lacking in sophisticated depth. They can also appear quite heavy and weigh down the overall look, rather than lifting and brightening the face. Instead of these outdated and jarring techniques, professional stylists strongly recommend embracing modern, subtle highlighting methods that prioritize blend and dimension. Techniques such as balayage, babolites, or foliage are designed to create a soft, sun-kissed effect that grows out beautifully and requires less frequent touch-ups. Balayage, for example, involves hand-painting highlights onto the hair in a sweeping motion, resulting in a natural gradual transition of color that is lighter at the ends and softer at the roots. Babolites are extremely fine, delicate highlights that mimic the subtle, natural lightness seen in a child's hair, providing a soft glow without any harsh lines. Foliage combines the precision of foils with the natural look of balayage. These methods introduce luminosity and movement without the stark contrast, allowing the hair to appear fuller, healthier, and more vibrant. When applied strategically, these softer highlights can frame the face beautifully, drawing attention to the eyes and cheekbones while gently softening the overall appearance. For instance, a warm brunette base with delicate, finely woven caramel or honey balayage can add incredible depth and reflect light in a way that makes the hair shimmer and appear incredibly healthy. For blondes, a blend of buttery and neutral babolites can create a multi-dimensional blonde that is both elegant and youthful. The key is to seek out a colorist who specializes in these contemporary, blended techniques and understands the nuances of coloring mature hair. The aim is to create a hair color that looks effortlessly natural, sophisticated, and enhances your features with a gentle, illuminating touch rather than overpowering them with stark, dated contrasts. The fifth hair color trend that women over 50 should approach with significant discernment is the selection of unflattering red hues, particularly those that are either too intensely vibrant, too cool with blue undertones, or too orange without proper balance. Red hair can be incredibly beautiful and empowering, offering warmth and personality, but choosing the wrong shade can unfortunately highlight skin imperfections and clash with a mature complexion rather than enhancing it. As we age, our skin can become more prone to redness, rosacea, or uneven pigmentation. A red hair color that has strong blue or violet undertones, such as a deep burgundy or a cool auburn, can exacerbate any existing redness in the skin, making it appear more pronounced and inflamed. Conversely, a red that is too overtly orange or copper, without sufficient depth or balance, can clash with sallow undertones in the skin, making the complexion look dull or even slightly jaundiced. The goal for a flattering red is to create a harmonious relationship with your natural skin tone, ensuring it complements rather than competes. Professional color theory explains that a red that is too saturated or too far from your natural warmth can create an artificial separation between your hair and your face, making the color look less natural and more like a wig. Hair experts also highlight that red pigments tend to fade more quickly than other colors, requiring frequent touch-ups. For mature hair, which can be more fragile and porous, this constant chemical processing can lead to increased damage, dryness, and a dull, faded appearance over time, losing its initial vibrancy and becoming brassy or muddy. The maintenance burden and potential for hair damage are significant considerations when choosing a high-intensity red. Instead of bold, unflattering reds, experts advise opting for softer, more nuanced red shades that incorporate warmth and dimension, carefully selected to complement your unique skin undertones. Consider rich, warm auburn, soft copper tones, or a sophisticated strawberry blonde that has a gentle, natural glow. These shades offer the vibrancy of red without the harshness or potential for clashing. The key is to work with a skilled colorist who can analyze your skin's undertones, whether warm, cool, or neutral, and recommend a red that will bring out your best features. For example, if your skin has warm undertones, a rich copper gold or a vibrant, yet balanced, auburn with hints of gold can be incredibly flattering, adding a healthy flush to your complexion. If your skin leans more neutral, a soft strawberry blonde or a muted ginger can provide a beautiful, subtle warmth. The goal is to choose a red that has enough depth and multi-tonal qualities to reflect light beautifully, making your hair appear luminous and healthy. A technique like a red balayage or subtle red highlights woven into a brown base can also be an excellent way to introduce red without overwhelming the face, allowing for a softer, more natural transition and easier maintenance. These dimensional red applications allow for more graceful fading and less demarcation, which is ideal for mature hair. Prioritize reds that look like a natural enhancement, not a drastic change, ensuring the shade chosen is sophisticated, elegant, and truly illuminates your face with a healthy, youthful glow. As we conclude, remember that your hair color is a powerful tool in expressing your personal style and enhancing your natural beauty. By understanding and avoiding these 5 common hair color pitfalls, you are empowered to make choices that truly flatter your mature complexion and support the health of your hair. The experts believe that every woman over 50 deserves a hair color that makes her feel confident, vibrant, and radiantly beautiful. Embrace the wisdom of professional color theory and choose shades that offer softness, dimension, and a harmonious glow. Your journey to a more youthful and elegant hair color begins with informed decisions. We encourage you to consult with a skilled colorist who understands the unique needs of mature hair, ensuring a personalized approach that will leave you feeling absolutely fabulous. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more expert beauty and style advice tailored specifically for women over 50. We are here to help you shine.